If you are anything like me and you believe that the campfire is the original social network, then you have a home here. Welcome to The Go Show. That's right. And if you're following along on Facebook, facebook.com/The Go Show with Mike Russell, you got to see me dancing during the song there. Yeah, I kind of like to move. I like to group. I won't sing, though. How about that? I'll commit that to you that I won't sing. Welcome to The Go Show. Thanks for being with us. We celebrate all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of a state that we live in, and a very happy Veterans Day weekend to you. There's a difference between Veterans Day and Memorial Day. Veterans Day is a celebration. It's a fun day where we get to honor those men and women who have served this country, and we also remember those. We do. We also remember those that have given the ultimate sacrifice. This day is for all veterans. So we thank you. We thank you for your service. We thank you for, basically giving this country a blank check up into your life, and it's important to us, and we appreciate you. We appreciate you all that have served. Thank you very much. We have a very, very special guest coming up in the second hour of the show. Our friends from Arizona Elk Society has a program called Hunts for Heroes, and it is growing exponentially. And we have a hero that went on her very first hunt, and I'm so excited for you to hear about that, and basically that life-changing moment right there. So thanks for following along with us on Facebook and right here on the AM dial in Phoenix. Thanks for hanging. And it was a weird week because if you know anything about me, in the 10 years that I've been on air here in the Valley, I can't believe it's been a decade. Feeling kind of old. Yeah, easy. Intern Sarah's giggling. Stop. It's about enough out of you, sister. Yeah, you someday. You watch. But in the 10 years, I have been part of the political world. I've been part of the political landscape. I know it's an outdoor show. This is my refuge. This is my happy place. But I am part of the political commentary world here in the state of Arizona. So last week has been just chaos. It's been crazy. It's time to heal and recover from that. I don't care if your person won or lost. I don't care if you're Republican, Democrat, Green Party, independent, libertarian. I don't care. This was a rough cycle, and it's going to only get crazier. So the great part about the Go Show and the great part about what we get to do here every weekend is heal. We get to recover, and how we do that is get into the outdoors. We covered a few weeks ago how the doctors are now prescribing outdoor activities for total body health, for recovery. So why don't we do that? Why don't we just commit to spending a couple minutes every day this week outside, get some sunshine. The weather is so beautiful. I love the weather here in Arizona, and this is when I will put our climate toe-to-toe with any other state in the nation. Arizona brings it in the month of November, so welcome to that, and enjoy that, and let that heal you. You want to know how serious I am about this? Let me tell you how serious I am about this. I'm going to encourage you to hike. Now, if you know anything about me, you know that if you find me hiking, I'm dehydrated, alert authorities, approach with caution, I'm disoriented, okay, because I don't hike. But I'll tell you, if you're not a sportsman or woman, if you don't want to go out and hunt or fish, if you're not into kayaking or paddleboarding or anything like that, just go for a walk. And some might call that a hike. So actually, I'm not even going to call it a hike. I'm going to call it a walk. Go for a walk, enjoy yourself, soak up the vitamin D, soak up the rays, and it's going to just let all of this political nonsense wash away. It's going to restore your body. The outdoors can do that, and we want to encourage you to do that all the time. You're going to get used to it. Hopefully, you're going to get addicted to it. Yeah. So here's what happened. We went out on a 4-day hunt last weekend out in 37B. Yeah, that's between Florence and Oracle, kind of closer to Oracle. And we were dead center of the unit, and it's desert hunting. So basically, you go into desert hunting. For those of you new to the Valley, welcome. We love having you here. Like I said before, hunting and fishing here in Arizona is it's a different sport. It's just a different thing. You actually hunt, and you hunt hard. And we went out there Thursday to get the camp set up. We had a great campsite. The guys were there. We had a great time. And then Friday, it was time to get hunting. And we knew our spot. We knew where we wanted to be. And here was my issue. I spent an entire segment last week encouraging you to glass, talking about glassing, talking about when you find your target, closing the distance, thing like that. And I hope you got some stuff out of that. Let me confess something to you. Your humble host, Mike Russell, I have an internal struggle every single time I start to glass because I get antsy. And it isn't a squirrel. It isn't an ADD kind of thing. It's it's this battle of what I should be doing. And it's hard for me to sit down and really look through glass and scope, and really find that zen that I talked about last week. Find that relaxing state, that calm, that you focus your mind, you steady your mind. Because I want to hunt. I don't want to sit. I want to get up. I want to jump something. I want to find something. I want something to scatter. And then I want to go stalk that. That's how I like to hunt. So I gave it the old college try. I gave it my best shot. I commit that to you. But I didn't do a lot of glassing the first 3 days. I did a lot of hiking. I did a lot of looking. And it didn't pay off. So I was probably wrong. The last day of the hunt, I committed myself to sit down and really do some glassing. And I was, this internal battle was going on in my mind and in my soul, saying, get up, Mike, get up, get on your feet, go find something. You can, they're out there, you know that. And but I said, no, you need to practice what you preach. Sit your butt down, find a nice rock, relax, find some shade, and get to glassing. And I did. That I encourage you to experience, encourage you to try, and not just keep pushing for those easy units. And when I say easy units, there's no easy hunting here. The more successful units. I mean, I was in a unit, we're going to talk about this a little bit later. I was in a unit that had 500 tags and last year had a 4% success rate. That's 20 deer if you're scoring at home. 20 deer. So it's something that you need to take into account that we're going to talk about later. We're going to talk about the math and the unit selection. But the bottom line is we left on Sunday morning and thought to ourselves, thank the good Lord for the bird seasons, because we will have meat in the freezer. We're going to have goose, we're going to have duck, we're going to have quail, we're going to have dove, we're going to have fish. It's going to be fantastic. But as it stands right now, we are not going to have mule deer in the freezer. So your host was hunting hard, and your host was humbled. So I hope that you take some encouragement in that and know that, look, just because the guy's got a hunting show doesn't mean he's going to go out there and knock one down every time. That's why when I watch the Sportsman's Channel, Outdoor Network, anything from My Outdoor TV, I like the shows that it's not 100% success. Like every time they go out, they get something, because that's not reality, especially here in Arizona. And I'm going to talk about some friends we met along the way. I'm going to talk about some friends that we met that were successful and exactly what not to do when you are successful in the outdoors. It's a funny story. I'm not gonna clown on it. But thank you for being here. It is a Veterans Day weekend, so I hope you're out there celebrating those that you know that have served, that are serving. I hope if you're a military family and you have loved ones serving overseas, that you can at least Skype with them, FaceTime, get some sort of communication with them, or just celebrate who they are and be very proud, and just hope your chest is swelling up and with pride and excitement that you have someone doing the most for this nation. So welcome to the Go Show. Thanks for hanging out with us. We're got a great show. Once again, we have one of the most amazing people to talk to in the second hour. But coming up, what I learned this weekend about knowing your limits. It's coming up next on the Go Show.